Okay. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Excuse me with my granny blanket. I am still not very good on the legs after the accident. I had another fall this morning. I am here this morning to talk about what we are going to be experiencing in April. Now, the way that I work is that I don't so much focus on the collective because there are lots of readers who do that. My guides are coming in. Good morning. I love you all. I can always feel them coming around me. I like to talk about what you personally are likely to experience. When I say this is a galactic reading, I want to talk about how the galactic energies are going to affect you. What is a galactic energy? What's the difference between galactic energy and, a bog standard Earth day? Now, for those of you that shared the post, which I have checked, I am going to be pulling cards for you. There weren't many that shared, and I'll also be doing a card reading for anybody that catches this in their own time. I'm good, thank you, Natika. Apart from falling over again this morning, my legs are not very strong at the minute. Okay, so first of all, what is galactic energy? So galactic energy can be best described as energy that is unfiltered. And that comes in as literally sunshine. It comes in as the light from the moon. It comes into our water. It comes into our air. It comes into our bodies because we're breathing. The galactic energy is designed to shake things up. So when we talk about light coming in, that sounds really nice, love and light and all that. Honestly, it's anything but nice. Many people are being plummeted into confusion. I don't think it matters how far along your path you are. I believe that nearly everybody is experiencing some level of confusion or frustration or a sense of things are very disruptive at the minute, okay? So there's lots of unexpected things happening. There's lots of, and I'm talking about myself here. I keep falling over. And honestly, your balance is likely to be off. The more sensitive that you are, the less balanced you will feel. Now, I'm personally in a very good place. And yet, despite that, I can't walk across a room without falling over at the minute. And I want to give you an idea as to why that happens. So the reason that you can find you physically have less balance, if you're lucky, it will be just physically that your balance is off, is literally because what this light does is it destabilizes. I'm being given this by Orion, who is here. It destabilizes your astral body. So if you go and look in the mirror and you look at the mirror and then you just turn your eyes to one side, and I'd encourage all of you to do this, you'll see a line that goes around your body, right? You'll see it outside your head. Now, this line is your astral body, and I call it the car crash zone. And the astral body is the part of us that encounters the energy of the world at large. And there is such a thing called the astral realm that most of you are spending lots of time in when you're asleep, and you're encountering the thoughts and feelings that are unresolved from every other soul that's in a body on earth. So your astral body is very, very toxic. When the light hits your astral body, and it doesn't matter whether you're enlightened or whether you're not, it doesn't matter whether you consider yourself to be spiritual or whether you're not, doesn't matter. What's going to happen is it's going to stir up everything that is unresolved, because any energy which is in the astral body is going to manifest into your world. And what a lot of people manage to do is to resist the manifestation. So they hold it back. They hold back. Gosh, that's a bruise on my hand. That's from the bike accident. That's one of several bruises I've got. They hold back the chaos that is within their energy field. And so the chaos comes out in dribs and drabs. Only at the minute, the chaos that people have managed to prevent from coming forward, the chaos is coming forward because it needs to. So if you have got suppressed emotions, if you are suppressing your fears, if you are suppressing your awareness that you know something's not working, that lie is making it come out. So this is for every single person. Even my teenage daughter is going through this, okay? Apart from children, this is going to affect everyone. So everything that you're not tackling is going to manifest in April, and at the latest by about the 19th of May. So I'm just warning you all, right? So that is galactic energy, and the purpose of it is to make us grow. It's as simple as that. Anything that we're not dealing with, we have to deal with. So you do need to be very kind to yourself. You also need to be prepared to move forward. It's going to be far harder to move forward if you are made to move forward. Okay, that's the nicest thing I can say. Okay, so the messages we've got here from so we really want you to be aware that there are changes to how we're able to move forward because of what we've just said. There are going to be setbacks, complete setbacks that come in. Your mind thinks you're supposed to be moving forward in this way, and your soul is going, hang on a minute, you haven't done this yet. You haven't tied your shoelaces up. So you might be thinking, right, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to get on with this. And your soul and your guides are like, but you haven't even put your clothes on. You haven't even brushed your teeth. You've got to brush your teeth and put your clothes on and do your shoelaces up and put your coat on. Anything that occurs is not a punishment. It is not because you've done anything wrong, even if, because you've got to remember everybody is going through this. So tempers are going to be short. People are going to be meaning very well, but they may end up trying to tell you what to do. And very often people will want you to sort yourself out. And you are likely to feel this way about people. You're going to want people to hurry up and get over themselves. So this is something which is going to have knock-on effects in relationships. If you've got one part of the partnership who is not pulling their weight in the eyes of their spouse, you know, that's going to be felt from both sides. There could be resentment if it is suggested that you're not doing enough. You could feel resentful that your loved one is not paying you enough attention or isn't making an effort to understand you. All of these things are happening because we've got to resolve them within ourselves. We cannot help anyone else, and we can't, help relationships and marriages and children if we're not fairly okay within ourselves. So this galactic light coming in is doing a very, very good job of making us take responsibility for the nuts and bolts within our lives that are loose or rusty. Okay, so that's what's happening. There are going to be delays, disruptions. We might think that something is supposed to happen at this particular point. Very, very often, our soul thinks different. Our soul's priority is that. Yeah, Kina, I would absolutely agree with you there. I would absolutely agree with you. So, what we want to say to you, your higher self does not want life to be stop, start, stop, start. Your higher self does not want that. But if we don't enact our true priorities, our higher self has got no option but to stop us before we go further. So let's say, for example, the most important thing in our mind is earning money, right? But to the higher self, they can see how your self-esteem is being damaged by that friendship or within that relationship. So the higher self will say, you've got enough money at the minute. You must tackle this, because if you don't tackle this, you'll never earn more money. Okay. So the higher self really is your answer. Tune into your higher self about what your true priorities are. As I say, I go through this myself. The priorities of my higher self are very different to what Sheila, the channeler, thinks. My higher self doesn't prioritize the dogs, the kids, the house. My higher self doesn't prioritize those things, whereas I've got great big hairy dogs. I definitely do prioritize looking after them. But there you go. So it's better to have a few false starts than to be on a false path. If you're on a false path, you're never going to get anywhere. You will just keep banging your head against a wall. Okay, so we really, really want you all to understand that your ultimate priority right now is listening to your higher self and enacting what you need to enact, to deal with what you need to deal with. Right, I'm hearing Orion say you won't put it off beyond May. His words are, it can't be delayed. It can't be delayed. You will move forward. Now, Orion is very, very honest, okay? And he doesn't let me off the hook in any way. So be kind to yourself, but be honest with yourself too. Okay, the other thing I'm going to say, you have all got galactic guides. The angelics are galactic. They are a race of being. I've got loads of your guides here with me. I've got 11 aliens with me as we speak, okay? They're green, grey, very, very tall. I've got a black alien here as well. Wanama, he's somebody's guide who's going to watch this. You've all got galactic guides, and they are very, very keen to assist you. But we've got to listen, okay? You'll feel them in your aura. They are there. They're on duty, okay? They've got a round-the-clock watch at the minute. Okay, so for the people that commented and shared the Galactic post, which was Magella, Jody, and Barbara, I am going to be using for you lovelies the Syrian Starseed Tarot, and I'm usually I'm not drawn to tarot at all. But these are massive cards. They're absolutely huge. And this is what they wanted me to use. Now, the Syrian energy is very, very focused. So I've got Syria. I've had many, many Syrian lives. And it's laser focused. It's really effective, very, very pragmatic energy. So, I've got some Syrian guides coming around me. They've got very, very large eyes. Oh my word. Can you guys just let me do this and then I will let you speak through me? So I've got some Syrian beings right behind me. So I've got Barbara's card. I've got Jody's card. And I have got Magella's card. Lovely. Okay, right. So I'm going to have to use the book for these, I'm afraid, because I'm not a tarot reader. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards for anybody that would like to have a card of their own. So 8 of Flames. Okay, Barbara, this is for you. Beautiful card. This is about all the elements coming together in a powerful way. This is the Strength card in the Major Arcana. This is about sizing the moment. This is talking about karma, ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. That it does feel as though there's something big coming, sweetheart. It's not bad. It's not bad. There is some kind, okay, I'm hearing the word kudos. There's something coming in which you are going to get recognition for. You're going to receive thanks for it. So this is for Jody. These are so gorgeous. 4 of crystals for Jody. So this man looks as though he's sitting in front of a crystal cave or mine. He has abundant crystal around him. He may even owe the mine. He has issues to contend with that comes with that. How will he protect his treasures? How are you being entrapped? So, okay, this is a fear of losing control. And this is a fear of your circumstances changing, okay? So Orion says it's time to deal with that fear. This is why I just channel, because it is just easier for me than trying to read. Okay, so then for Magella, we have the 6 of Orbs. Beautiful cards. I really like these. The dolphin is a symbol of the higher self. Are you attempting to escape your problems? So, okay, this is talking about evasion, Magella. This is saying that you are trying to evade, which is the message that we're giving here. It is very, very easy to find something more interesting than what you're supposed to be dealing with. I know, because that's what I've done. But that is what we need to do. We need to tackle what we need to tackle. Okay, so I'm actually just going to pull one card. I really like these. I'm going to pull one card for April with this. The higher self. The higher self. That is April's card. I'm actually going to post that on my social media. So the Syrian beings are saying very, very clearly, pay attention to your fear. Pay attention. And if you've got the courage, whatever it is that scares you, move right into it. You'll be through it very quickly. Don't let your fear hold you back. Your fear is a sign that your soul path has actually moved on already. And so it's really important, if you've got things that scare you, those are the things that you are supposed to tackle, right? And I know most of you won't. I know most of you won't. There's no judgment in that. I understand it is hard. Whatever it is that you're scared of, that is where your attention should be. That should be in April, what you're dealing with. And there are so many rewards for this. You're going to get more abundance. There's going to be success. There's going to be recognition. Some really, really wonderful energy coming in May. But you must tackle. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to. But we only make things harder for ourselves if we don't go with what our higher self needs us to tackle. So I'm going to draw this to a close because there's only Natika. Natika, I'll pull you a card, sweetheart, because it's just me and you, sweetie. So I will pull you a card. These are lovely. So this is the Huntress Quest. Oh, isn't she beautiful? The Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. Okay, so enjoy your freedom, gorgeous girl. I'm in love with these Starseed Tarot. I think they're great. Okay, I'm wishing you a happy, happy Easter. I'm sending you so much love, and I will be back very soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.